And during those times, you had to know how to play music. Because everybody was like on top of their game. Like people would play. Like there was amazing guitar players, amazing keyboard players. When you're playing reggae music, though, you don't need the amazing, but it was there. And it was great. And people had to, you know, other musicians would be eyeing you up. You go anywhere, be like, even over here, all the older musicians would be like, oh, you're not you good, bro. They would give me the thumbs up.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Curtis Pooley here, bringing you your Real Talk Maui podcast. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm here with my cousin Brian.
What's up, everybody? And then, tonight we got another special guest. You know, one brother that has been in the music scene on Maui for years, and we'd like to introduce brother Kanoa Kukaua.
How's it?
Yes,
How's it, everybody out there?
Yes, sir. If you guys probably know him from the band Go Mega.
And many other bands as well. If you follow him, you know
that was
already.
just original.
Well, how you doing, my brother? How's everything?
Doing pretty good, man. Today was a long day. Lahaina was hot.
I
had to go play down the monkey pod today. So.
Okay.
So speaking of that, that's what you up to then nowadays. You still jamming?
Still jamming, still trying to put together music. I play monkey pod 2 days a week in Lahaina, and then I play in Kihei, or Wailea, I would say, at Four Seasons on Wednesdays, and just doing that and production work to the fullest. Yep.
Oh, good, man. When you do those gigs, you bring out your just guitar, or you get your whole loop station action?
Depends. Yeah. So this is the thing that I kind of have to understand is like every day is different, and sometimes I feel like I don't want to do the same thing over and over again. So I'll maybe just play guitar, or maybe just do looping. Or I'll bust out my ukulele and my bass and put a looper on it. You know, just stuff like that. Yeah. Gotta diversify,
Oh, good. And you gotta kind of read the crowds and
be a nerd that I am.
Oh, that's good though.
So you would say like most of the crowd is coming and going, then like the crowds that you playing for, then
absolutely. That's why I love playing at platforms like that, where like you go in and you don't see the same people every time. It's nice. It's really nice.
It's a guarantee for a musician, like having a new listener. You know what I mean? Somebody for, what you call trans, like put them in on trans with their music.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like I forgot. I don't put it up online a lot. Like there's a lot of people that like a lot of musicians are like, at Monkey Pod today or whatever. I try not to, just because the clientele that comes in is always new and they're from someplace else. So I end up playing all kind of music and try to figure out where they're from.
Oh, that must be good then.
Yeah, check. So how much like total years you've been playing music like altogether?
I would say 30.
So it's been a while.
So not that long then.
Not that long. I've seen many things come and go. Still here.
Yep. How would you say like the major changes that like kind of local music, especially in Maui, has changed in over 30 years? Like,
wow, that's a really good question. I mean, honestly, I think one factor was COVID. COVID really changed a lot of things for all of us. Like not only like regular work, but like with musicians. And I felt like musicians started to be a little bit more techie and wanted to do more live streams and all that stuff. And then people still do the lives, when they go and they play their gigs. I think that's the biggest thing that like we had to figure out how to get paid again. So taking away the gigs and not really playing really put things into perspective, I would say.
Oh yeah, because should everything COVID and kind of just but you have to just start thinking outside the box. You have to
remember guys was jamming live like online
every time.
Every time.
Even like all kind of people that you wouldn't even think play music, they're doing live. I'm like, oh, bro, me and
and guys just tuned it in because nothing else would do that.
Exactly. Remember those days, the good old COVID days.
But that makes me think, dang, we should have been starting that podcast during that time. Tell me not.
We would have
been a perfect time.
Because even Zoom was a big trip. Like, when, when that kind of popularized, like with everybody having the conference meetings and then celebrities would do read-throughs on, with old cast members and whatever. So
I remember guys trying to do like some podcasts, like the mainland guys doing podcasts, and they would do them on their FaceTime. And it was nice. It was cool.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, when, so you started playing music with what age again?
At 15.
Oh, 15.
And I'm 48 now.
Yes, sir. Right.
Yeah.
Very young. Anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah, what inspired you, like, kind of to start playing music when you was young, when you first started? Like,
I would say my grandma. My grandma really inspired me. I used to go to the senior citizens groups, and she would bring me along, and then she bought a little ukulele, and then I ended up playing, and she bought me a better ukulele later that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, just the whole like playing with people. That was what was blowing my mind.
Yeah.
And then now I play by myself a lot. How ironic.
Yeah, but you make them seem like you're three other people on the stage.
Sometimes it gets lonely though.
everybody there with you, while they're eating dinner,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Side note. I remember for you played you was playing it on a party and you did the kind with the ringtone from the iPhone.
Oh yeah.
And then you made it into what song was it? One Bob Marley song, yeah.
Yeah, it was Get Up, Stand Up with the opening on the classic. If you go into your sound and haptics on your iPhone, and then you go into tones, and then you go into the classic tones, because
Yeah.
And then it was the opening one.
Yeah.
And just spin on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was actually a funny story, because I was at Monkey Pod in Wailea, and I was playing at that time. This was before COVID. And then my friend Jason Vieira, bro, smoked meat, Portuguese sausage.
Shout out.
Yeah. What is that? What they sell that?
No, he don't. Yeah, bro.
Oh,
his one's is mean, bro.
Yeah.
Just saying, Jason Vieira's Portuguese sausage and smoked meat.
Where they selling that? At the
He'll put it up on his Instagram, so I gotta.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, check that out.
Yeah. Hey, maybe maybe come down to the pod. Maybe we can react to some flavors.
Oh, you wouldn't want him on the pod. That would be like the most explicit pod you guys would ever have.
Whole thing.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, you guys swear, but this guy is like, oh no, the kind topics. Oh my god,
man, that's the kind we like, man. Don't say that, man. No, you know we like that kind of guy.
His topics, bruh.
Yeah. But no, yeah.
But yeah.
So. Getting back to him, like, your inspiration was you saying your grandma and like kind of just jamming with family too.
Family. So like I was saying, I started playing at 15, and the reason why was because my cousin Wilbert. Well, there's a band called La Vaita. The boys are originally from Kuau, but they grew up in Kailua in Oahu, and they made a band. And in the mid-90s. Yes, mid-90s. You guys was probably twinkles in your parents' eyes. Anyway, so in the mid-90s, my cousin Wilbert, the singer, got into an accident. So he got his finger cut off. Like this, yeah. So he's like that. So anyways, my auntie, which is my mom's sister, my auntie Mary Ann, called and she was like, well, you playing guitar, so you might as well just come over to Oahu and just play music. And I was like, shoot. So I ended up going over to Oahu and playing in nightclubs like Balia's Cantina.
You move in with your grandma? Or?
No, that was when I was I was always with my grandma, but staying at home. So my mom wouldn't catch that call actually.
Okay.
So I ended up going over there and I learned a lot of things and I seen things that I just want to unsee.
A lot of life lessons at a young age.
Life lessons, things that I don't even need to see. Yeah, but anyways, But family is the biggest inspiration I think to me. Yeah. I mean, besides everything else, family.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So you said your grandma was a big inspiration on why you started music, but as far as music wise, like a band or like, is there an artist that you kind of like, like would inspire you to do, music, like, or like just those guys that you looked up to, like as musicians, back when you first started? I would say the beginning was always, and everybody would always say it, is Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. I was always a big fan of Bob Marley, and I always was a student of his work, from his lyrics to the music that was played.
Yeah. So you was alive when he was alive then, yeah? So because he was. Trying to.
I was like 3 years old when he passed away, but I was alive. I was alive. Oh, bro, mean, bro. Oh, about me.
Shoot, man, that would have been a good time to be alive, though. Like,
no,
because I heard that he did concerts here. Huh?
He did one at the amphitheater, I think.
See, so that must have been nuts, man.
I heard that there was a concert at Baldwin Park. I don't know if that's true.
Or Rainbow Park, too.
Or Rainbow Park or something like that.
I remember Uncle Steven, man, said that there was one up Kula at Rice Park or something like too.
Yeah,
man.
just probably...
Just like what, but wasn't even a concert. It was just he went up there and jam. And
just jam,
everybody just should pull up and just chill.
But still, though, the power he had, bro. In his lyrics and his music.
Yeah. I mean, it still resonates to this day.
For sure.
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, how'd you guys like the new movie? The One Love movie.
I mean, I enjoyed it. You know, like I enjoyed when they used to drop the music. You know what I mean? He's playing, whatever.
Yeah. I feel like it could have been better, though.
Well,
because I feel like Bob is better. But it was a good movie, yeah.
Yeah, well, I feel like I watched it on a documentary before.
There was good moments, so like they had the key moments, but I feel like they probably missed stuff.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like they watched a documentary and they just made a movie.
The best moments of
you know what I mean. So that's what it seemed like to me. Like I watched it. I feel like I watched this before. You know?
They watch Behind the Music on VH1, the Exodus album.
Yeah, there you go.
They just build off that.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of
was on the side like, oh, that's good, man. That's not good, man.
Because I know a lot of critics too, like was saying like it wasn't the best.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, I give Battle props for putting it all in.
But
you know what I mean? The guy that played him. You know what I mean?
It down in the acting. Yeah.
Biopics is tough. Like they did the Amy Winehouse one. I don't know if you guys saw that one.
Yeah,
it wasn't even close to how she is.
Yeah,
but people really liked it. And I was like, but the Bob Marley one was better.
That's true.
That's what people are saying too about the one on the Selena one, but on Netflix, the series they made.
That one is.
But they was giving the girl who played her like shit. Oh, she don't look like her. She don't look like her. But I mean, in her defense, she's like, no, I never get chosen because I look like her. It's because I act really good.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can act.
Right.
You know, maybe one girl who looks exactly like her cannot act for shit.
Yeah,
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe she needed to go to the freakout parties. Ouch!
Did he say that?
Did he say that? Did he say that? I did. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. If you need to erase that.
Future credit.
No way, man. We keep that in. We get more views.
Bro, every time I tell this fucker, bro, hey, cut this out. You see me in the podcast. Hey, cut this out. You so dumb.
No. Yeah, like the last one that you guys did, I saw that.
Yeah.
Cut his own.
Hey, bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
But so going back to like, you say your family and stuff with, so I know you're kind of saying that they kind of helped you as a musician and just a music guy in general, right? You said you had your cousins. Could you kind of just like go through that and like kind of how like what each of them kind of helped you out with?
Yeah. So family band, La Vaia. 4 brothers. First brother is Billy. He passed away 2 years ago, but he was a songwriter of the group. Wilbert, singer. Wayne, bass player and the techie guy, and Westy was the drummer and he was the happy-go-lucky guy. So each one of them, they had superpowers for me that I could take in and be like, oh wow, because my cousin Wilbert is an excellent singer.
Yeah.
And he told me, he's like, bro, if you're going to start singing, you should open your mouth. Well, people are going to listen to you when you open your mouth. So that was what I learned from Wilbert. Billy, I learned a lot of songwriting and how to like cultivate a song. So that I took from him. My cousin Wayne, he was more of a techie bass player and he wanted to be really good. I mean, he's really good, but I would be like, a young kid and I would learn bass licks and I'd be like, oh yeah, I know how to play this. And he'd be like, why you can sing and play this? And I'd be like, no, I was like, loser. So I ended up, trying to get better. And then at one point I was like, here comes and singing too. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then my cousin Wesley, I would say, cause he was one of the guys that like looked around the music. Cause there's some, we get so caught up, like, especially like with any craft that we do. We get caught off with the technical parts about it, but we forget about the feeling. So I would say, like, I learned a lot about, like, placement and feeling with him.
Okay.
So, So, all of them 4, all the powers connected.
Full Captain Planet, bro.
Got this Voltron over here. Captain Planet.
That's where it originated.
Bro, that's so cool.
Though,
yeah, it is cool.
And I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have like been like really, really like waste time. what are they doing? But they saw something in me that I never even seen myself. So it's just, that was like amazing. I was like, oh, thank you guys.
Yeah, bro. And it still carries with you. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? You're still doing it.
Still holding it down on the music side,
And I just wanted to send a shout out to them. Thank you guys. Thank you, the Achan family, for pointing me in that direction musically.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like being that you've been in music for like over 30 years now, like how do you kind of stay motivated, you know, after being in it for so long and, you know, just kind of grinding, you know, because I'm sure as a musician, you know, it's a grind, man.
Yeah, it is a grind, but then we also got to still be inspired. We got to still be inspired. And before, when I was younger, I would try to find things that would inspire me that would be very hyperbolical. It'd be like, oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna listen to all these jazz albums and figure out all these things. And I did.
Yeah.
And I understood it. And then after a while, as you get older, it's like just freaking rain falling on the ground. It's like, oh, bro, that was inspirational. Oh, bro, I'm gonna write something about that.
Yeah.
You know, so just not so much trying to find it, but inspiration comes in many, many different forms, and it's all about reception and how we receive it. So, I would say like just trying to keep myself inspired and try to keep myself out of the noise. You know, get plenty of noise there around. So, grateful for that.
For sure.
It's an inspiration as well.
Yeah, it is very inspirational.
Oh, good. Then what? So, I know we was talking earlier because my wife's cousin is Pilania. There he is. Shout out. The kind
old guest that we had on already.
And we was talking to him about like even in his days at Lele when he used to play at Lele. So you used to play Fisa Lele, and how working there and help you become. I mean, because I know it guarantee helped you with some stuff. So like,
you know,
musician-wise,
having those kind of gigs, especially like with the luau gigs, it's like a sweat gym. So you end up going over there and like stretching out your head, figuring out your chords, learning how music should work with everybody. Because you're not only playing by yourself, you're playing with a bass player, you're playing with ukulele player, whatever it may be. You know, so you end up like, just like, and trusting the guys on the side of it.
That's a big thing.
Wrong words, bro.
Bro, I guarantee there's some moments where you say playing wrong chords or whatever. Everybody's looking at you like, bro, I cannot believe you just
But
did
you
that.
know what, though? Honestly, it's only us that know that.
Yeah.
I think the worst part is when... So, you're playing luau shows. Sometimes you get short set, break, short set, break, then a long one. So there's a look on a musician's face sometimes where you really gotta use a bathroom. And that long one, bro. And then the fire knife starts starting, and then you hear the drums. It's like I drop my instrument, run to the bathroom.
You got about T-minus like 2 minutes until you gotta get back.
2 minutes. You're like, okay, bro, I gotta go now.
Yeah, you need to come back for that.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, okay, thank you guys very much. Aloha.
That's so good.
Yeah, nobody knew what just like the amount of panic that just happened. Nobody would ever know that. Come on, nobody.
Yeah. Remember now. Frankie Alpak?
I think. Oh yeah.
He used to play Lele too. So both of us, it was like, a couple of times, it was like we both running to the bathroom. Get out of my
way! when I was there, I had let Jacob Dillanox and then Ryan Young. Yeah. Ryan Young, he was kind of one of
he's an OG.
Yeah, he was an OG. Yeah.
Even the kind of Totof was there too.
Oh yeah, Tofi. Or I'm just like the crew. The musicians that was like the old school, like kind of been there. You know, Tofi then was like the part time.
Yeah.
But I had Tofi and Paul Keller Wood.
Yeah.
And then Nu'u.
Yeah.
Nu'u.
Well, I remember Nu'u was playing there too. Yeah. You know that life is so fun because after a while, like. You can get the ins and outs. So you wait till the end of the night. Oh, what? Get extra food.
Bro, that's where I fell in love with Jasmine Rice.
Me too.
Yeah, because that's all they served, bro. With like I think it was the Tahitian when they had the fish.
Yeah.
Bro, like on sauce, like on coconut milk sauce on top or something
like
that.
The Tahiti section,
Yeah. Whatever dish they had,
Oh, man, that thing was so good.
Cause that and rice.
That sounds mean.
That fuck was mean.
Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah.
Better than Burger King today.
Oh, bro, yeah. Burger King, they're not looking out for you, bro.
Yeah, not at all.
Speaking of Burger King, if you go past it though, there's never a line, bro. So
yeah, that's true.
Probably says a lot.
Not in Lahaina though. Never had a line today too. Oh yeah, bro.
You're right. As soon as you roll up with fast food, the word line, like, oh yeah, that's probably not a good sign.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. Probably was sitting for a while.
Oh, bro.
Manang, thank you.
Oh, bro. So after Lele, what you started doing?
Actually, Lele was like before a lot of it.
Oh,
because so you want to start going to the whole trilogy? Let's go to the trilogy, guys. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about.
Everybody, take this journey with us.
Yeah, let's take this journey of the reggae music in Hawaii that was not in Hawaii, in Maui.
Yeah,
that was cultivating here during that time. So back in the 80s, actually, and this is crazy because Homestead is still playing. Homestead is still there.
Yep. Shout out Uncle Beatty.
Yeah, shout out Uncle Beatty, Auntie Diane, and everybody over there. But Mon's Melody was like kind of one of the first reggae bands out of Hawaii. I mean, Maui. Yeah. And they started it up, and then there was Sly Dog after that. So we started in the tree right now. Sly Dog after that, Uncle Saul them. Uncle Saul called me, Shane, this other guy, I forget what was his name, one Japanese guy who was playing bass. I think he was a collector. That guy was weird, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways. And then we had always the random drummers, but yeah, Sly Dog started during that time too. Well, a little bit after that whole Mon's Melody time. And then Upcountry, this is in downtown. Get that going on the Sly Dog. Then Upcountry had the Backyard guys. So all Curtis Pilgrim and like all the brothers up there, Stacey Elaban, they was all starting up that. Vern Kapuala. Crazy part is they all went get together and they started Testify.
That's right.
Right.
Yep. Right.
So that's the craziest thing. So these guys just going back and forth.
Yeah.
Just going for it.
In the music scene.
The music scene during like the Moondoggy days.
Yeah.
Moondog, yeah, brother was talking about Moondoggies.
Yeah, my mother and my father used to work Claudel. Yeah, she remember that place being like, wow, like go check them out one day.
Yeah. Anyway. And that was the places that they would play. It was between that and Hoppers.
Yeah, Hoppers.
Oh, Hoppers. Yeah. Oh, good old Hoppers, Gus and the gang. But it was during that time when they had that. And then after that came out this band called Ho'omau, which I was a part of. Yeah. So it was me, Joshua Kahula, Dennis Kahuna, Danny Garrow, wearing, Dave Wood, and it was Dwayne Rosa. So all of us was playing in that band. I felt like we was the Wu-Tang Clan of reggae music in Maui. Because everybody
brought something to the table. Like,
everybody brought something different. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So that was going on. And we were always traveling off island, which was kind of cool. Because we would go to Oahu with Ho'omau. Then the brothers over there, like the 10 feet guys, and everybody was like, oh, yeah, you guys from Maui. You guys know Sly Dog and all this. So we would all just kind of grow together. And during those times, you had to know how to play music. Because everybody was like on top of their game. Like people would play. Like there was amazing guitar players, amazing keyboard players. When you play reggae music, though, you don't need the amazing, but it was there. And it was great. And people had to, other musicians would be eyeing you up. You go anywhere, be like, even over here, all the older musicians would be like, oh, you good, bro. They would give you the thumbs up.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
The approval.
The approval, bro. You still would have like, oh no.
Yeah.
Uncle Jay Molina's up there. I'm playing. Shout out Uncle Jay Molina.
Yep. Shout out.
Yeah. But so we had all of that. And then the middle time came around. So that was when we was all kind of, I guess you could say, going in retirement. But then I had all the other roots bands that was coming up, and I would say Innovision was a trailblazer for that.
Yeah.
Because Cole was sitting in his house and he was just making music.
Yeah.
And then all his friends would come over and make music with him. Bah. I was talking story with him once, and I was just tripping out on how much legacy he has with like reggae music on Maui, but even on Oahu too.
Yeah.
Like he's really close rooted with all these people. And shout out to Kuala Lopes too.
Yeah.
They're definitely the originals. Because I remember I had that CD on my laptop, and it wasn't even out yet. And, I thought I was so cool. Man. I had that Princess Smile original.
Yeah.
Even like the Iron Insulation, but the original version. Man.
But, my favorite song was always gonna kind Wicked Man and what do you call Wrapped Around Your Finger. Criminal Vision, man. That was my two. I used to love jamming those songs.
Yeah. That was that Coco Man joint. Yeah, that's Wrapped Around.
That was Bed and Coke. So
They brought us, bro. I would say they brought us. Like those boys, like them two used to hang out so much when they were younger. I remember I used to play out in Kihei all the time.
Mm-hmm.
During the whole Rampage thing. You guys know the Rampage thing?
Yeah.
Wait, I think so.
Yeah, so during early 2000s? Yeah. Was Jacob Delanux and his brother, Keku, before he passed away.
Yeah.
And then had the guys from Cool Rush.
Yeah.
So everybody was
Rush.
Yeah. Remember that one, huh?
Yeah. I never hear that name.
Cause, bro, and the one, what is the Jacob single? But anyway, I'll go bring them up later. The song that Cool Rush guys make.
Girl, I love you.
Yeah, it's literally Girl, I Love You.
Yeah, Girl, I Love You.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Yep.
From that group.
But it's kind of crazy, though, because it's all demographic. Like, everybody in every corner of the island had, something going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was nice. Like, Lahaina had Lahaina Grown
during
that time. The same time. We all was sort of rolling all together. It's kind of crazy.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Maui just bringing everything to the table, bro.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And it's Oahu would try and, Maui guys would go to Oahu at this time and go to the Hokus and they would scoop Uncle Willie, all these other people. And then a lot of the Oahu guys would look at us and see us as inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of cool, to feel that. Because it was cool, bro. During that time, there was a lot of creativity going on over here.
I remember Uncle Shane was saying that same exact thing at that same time. A lot of collaborations and the bands that was collaborating was a lot of talent was in those bands.
Wow, bro.
Cool. Yeah,
the trilogy.
Kind of going back to the.
Sorry.
No. Going back to your songwriting, man. So you get a specific process you get it where you songwrite, the way you songwrite, or you just whatever you just. Songwrite. Or you get a ritual.
It kind of differs every time. I kind of throw it up in the air. Maybe I'll make up, because I spend a lot of time behind my computer and making music.
Mm-hmm.
At one point in my life, and I'm still doing it, but in one point in my life, I would wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and just start banging, making music and work with people in the mainland, whatever. And I'm still doing that stuff, but not as much. Trying to concentrate more on what I'm doing right now, but a lot of it has to do with that now. Just making a song where and then, I don't know what to write about. So I would record a track of myself just going, and
forget
just
the melodies.
And then after that, go back right over.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's what a unique process right there. That you get the melody first and then come with the lyric after.
Yeah, because I know some didn't Michael Jackson kind of do that too?
Yeah.
He would, I don't know about similar, but he would the second we get all the he was beatboxing.
He's doing that before. He would write the lyric.
D'Angelo would do that, and he didn't even know his own damn words, and he would make up words throughout that whole process that he would be writing.
Yeah,
it's but that's how it goes.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's his inspiration.
Yeah, basically. For me, I feel we need space, in between us. Like you was talking about Blaine Mateo. Blaine Mateo, shout out.
Yes, sir.
Great bass player. But there's people that understand the space between the notes. And sometimes, especially for a bass player, it's not what you play, it's what you don't play. So, and it goes alongside everything, even down to a vocalist. You got to sing and have those pockets in the song.
Yeah. So, that's cool. Cool. And what, because I know we was talking about how you do more than just reggae. You know what I mean? You say you metal and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What would inspire you? What bands or what song you heard? He was oh God, let's jump on this. What's going on over here?
The rock side.
Yeah.
Well, the rock side was kind of young when I was 15. Yeah, I would say about that. Actually, because I was going to Oahu all the time with my cousin them, and then I would catch concerts over there. Had Rage Against the Machine, Pantera, all the White Zombie, like had all these bands going over there to Oahu. So I was like, hey, I have a day off and I made money last night. Why don't I go? So I ended up going and I got inspired by the energy. It's just the energy of like them playing, like everybody together playing music, but then it's like you just let everything go, you know. And I think a lot of the people that I talk to when they watch me play, they have that vibe, and it's because it's like, you know, whatever we do, when we doing something, you do them like you're gonna die tomorrow. And that's where I'm at. Like if I'm gonna perform, I'm gonna perform as hard as I can. And that's the thing that I got from a lot of these other like acts and artists and stuff like that. So
solid, bro. Yeah, so that's good.
That's cool. Yeah. So like as far as performances, what is your most memorable or like the most like that you remember in your mind that was like, man, that was a nuts.
One like, nuts one.
Yeah. Like even like the venue and everything, like where you could play.
Okay, so this was like I would say 2013 maybe. Okay. There was that Green concert, the Green that they played up at the Maui, the Tropical Plantation.
Oh, okay.
So we opened up, and this was Gomega. That blew my mind because it was a lot of people, and people was
at that time receiving. The Green too was killing at that time too.
Yeah. But and that was amazing. We played Hawaii 70 at the end, and it was like I wanted to cry when I was singing, like, but I was holding him. I was like, nah, bro, I can't, bro. My Ali, stay behind me, bro.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. And then that was like kind of like your most like memorable.
One of the most memorable. Yeah. That was one of the most memorable, I would say.
Yeah, that's cool. Just fulfill that,
Because it's something, because Gomega, you kind of started Gomega. You started like you can go find people, or you guys always together one day.
So I was playing in Ho'omau. Then I left Ho'omau. Then I wanted to start my own thing. And what my idea was, so I'm a big fan of this band called Bad Brains. So it's a punk rock band, a thrash band, but they start their sets with thrash metal, but they end them with roots. They play roots music.
Wow.
Yeah, they're a roots band, actually.
What do they call it? What's the name?
Bad Brains.
Bad Brains. Okay.
So I kind of wanted to do the opposite, where, you know, you play more local reggae stuff and then end them with heavier stuff, which really didn't work out at times.
Because like, I was expecting just reggae.
Yeah. And then, you know, I get the other people, you know, in the back. And then when that music started up, the other people come back, and then the brothers and sisters go in the back. So it's like I was just trying to bring everything together, and it was interesting. I could just say,
but like how you were saying, when you play, and you know, you saw people like singing back to you a song. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
like,
it's a trip, bro.
Yeah,
it was a trip.
Like fuck, that must be why you guys, you know, that's one of the reasons why people do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a drug.
For real,
it is a drug. Yeah. I mean, you know, you go up on stage and you playing, and like you feel the energy that's shared between everyone. It's nice. It's beautiful, and you're a part of it. You know, it's like,
because even when this guy go play, when we go watch him, like, because when he first was starting, like, he showed us a couple of samples right here and there.
Yeah.
So we knew the music. And then like one time we go watch him up Casanovas, and like crowd. I mean, I knew some of them, but not everybody. All jamming like, you know, other songs, and like I was like, bro, to see.
I miss Casanova days.
Yeah, bro.
From me too.
I mean, and their origin story was pretty good one too, bro. Like, you know, where they started from to where, you know, they
so
are
I guess
today.
you guys are gonna have to have on podcast. That's it.
Yeah,
and the crew.
Yeah, I'm gonna just question both of them.
Just gotta get Jaleel, because you know Jaleel, man. You know he's a man of a few words. Right? You know? So he'll come out here and be like, "Yep."
That's
so
it.
I'm gonna have to get it for but eventually,
we just bust out the kind then.
Small acts will go big
when piano and bass and stuff.
That's his interpretation. He'll sit here and play and be like, "Oh yeah,
yeah, right."
What is some advice you would give to like some younger musicians that is over there grinding and trying to get out onto the music scene? You know, like young boys that trying to make it, young bands trying to make it here in Maui.
You know, this crazy, bro. It's like this social media thing is really helpful for them, and they're getting more popular than ever. Like
fast,
more exposure.
Fast. And like, I mean, you remember, like you'd be like trying to push yourself and be like, oh gosh, and then get gatekeepers, people that are over there like, bruh, I remember putting out that Higher Ground album, well, the singles and stuff like that. And I would go to Oahu. Bro, I would fly over with like pateles, man. Make pateles. Go to every radio station, give them one bag pateles.
Yeah.
Here's my music. Here's a bag of pateles.
Enjoy.
Yeah, and then, I get feedback. And, feedback is great. You can get better. Do whatever. But then when people telling you that your voice not sweet enough, brah, that hurt the gut. So I was like, well. And then that's why I gave up doing Omega for a while. Like a long time. Just because I was like, nah, bro, I don't like kiss nobody's ass anymore. Hell no.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. I would do that.
Real talk.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I was like, I let them get the best of me. No, it's not that. It's like your ears is not good enough to listen to what I have.
Yeah. No, but hey, you gotta see it that way too. You know what I mean? You gotta be like for like how he was saying, like the inspiration to the younger generation, right?
Exactly.
Tell them, bro, because be yourself, you know what I mean? But always be, like how you were saying earlier, but always be inspired. Like, always be willing to take something in, you know what I mean? Don't just, you're going to play reggae. Right. You know, but be all over the world, you know what I mean?
Right. So to answer that question, I would say probably like, the kids nowadays, they get plenty of things for learn. Like, they can learn stuff off YouTube University. We all done, right?
Everything you can learn on that.
I changed my, car parts, whatever. But I think for the biggest part for the younger folks, I would say, is just to remember that you're playing to human beings. Playing to human beings, bruh. So as much as, you feel like, this is great or whatever, and AI can help you out and all this kind of stuff, it's still human interaction.
Yeah.
So you got to remember that, you're playing to human beings, and simplicity is the greatest thing. You don't have to be like all like super weird and technical, whatever. No, just feel and remember your human spirit.
Yeah. That's solid, bro. Because I feel like even through social media, people lose themselves. You know what I mean? In that, so you gotta keep yourself humble, keep yourself grounded, and
or they'll just like try to just be like someone on top of social media and just try to be exactly like that.
Yeah,
exactly, bro.
Try to ride the train.
They go away from their original style, man, which is what everybody usually listens to your music, man.
This is a thing. I keep on putting this in my head. I keep myself out of the noise. And the noise is sometimes social media. The noise is sometimes friends. The noise is sometimes clout chasers that can come and talk to you, and you don't even know them.
Yeah.
But they're going to be like, whatever. You keep yourself out of the noise and remember that it's you, and you have you. So just keep on rolling with you and believe in you.
Yeah.
And everything kind of comes out, and be very transparent and do whatever you need to do. But just remember, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember that.
For real.
All you youngins out there.
You youngins, bro. Remember that.
There better be the most replayed part on this video.
And another thing I like to add to the youngins out there. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. You need to make mistakes in order to learn. If you're doing the same thing over and over again, we call that insanity. So if you keep on doing the same thing over and over again and you're not getting the right results, make mistakes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what you need to do.
And it pushes you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make your mind think, and really get into deep of what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I've been doing some mentoring stuff with some people. Yeah. And, that's the biggest thing that I've learned is like, sometimes I'll walk into it and talk story with these children, I would say. Because I'm uncle. I'll talk story with the children, and they don't understand what I understand.
Yeah.
But I gotta keep that lines of communication open and really realize that like you gotta like not so much break them down like it's a small kid.
Yeah.
But like be like, okay, this is what you're handed. It's up to you what you do with it, and there is no wrong or right way. But make all the mistakes you can. There's no wrong way, right? It's art. Art is never wrong to a person.
Yeah,
that's some deep stuff right there.
For real.
Yeah, that's true. That's why, because can go any way, but make mistakes, but make sure you guys learn from them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And then, continue on.
And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I mean, your mom love you, your dad love you. That's the main thing. That's the main thing right there.
Yep.
You know, they wouldn't give birth to you, so they know that you make good decisions.
Yeah.
Because you're coming from them.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, okay, I should have stopped off.
No. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. That's good. But kind of to spin off, as far as like new music though, you got any new projects you working on, lately that
solo or
kind of want to talk about,
I have a bunch of
You always get projects.
I saw this meme the other day. It's like the middle-aged musician, and then on the like how they get the Halloween costumes, but they have like the what it is, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, new music coming out soon. No, like, yeah, there is. I mean, I'm not middle-aged, but yeah, there is new music coming out. I'm trying to put out new music every month, and that's my goal. Mm-hmm. It hasn't been working out as of lately because of how busy I am, which is not an excuse.
Yeah,
Dad always told me, "Bruh, you always get time, bruh. You can't sleep when you die."
Yeah, right. One of my wife's uncles always say that, right? I will sleep when I die.
I mean, that's pretty morbid, but like honestly, that's kind of almost the truth.
Yeah.
Like there's always time to do stuff. Yeah. Which is not an excuse for me, and I know I should be doing that. But yes, I do have a lot of new music coming out, so keep on the lookout. And I also put out in 2023. Sorry, 2003. 223. I put out a R&B album that was like kind of like an old school R&B album, and I was kind of that was one of those things where I started that project and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna put out a new album, and I never put out stuff for years.
Yeah.
So I started making some music, and then I used my nieces as my gauge, yeah? Like, my nieces was like, "Uncle, are you trying to act young?" I was like, hell no! So I ended up making an old school R&B album. So it's out right now. It's under Retrofit. And when you go on Spotify, it's _ Kanoa _ because there's a lot of Kanoas out there.
For real?
In Brazil.
Oh, wow.
No, there's a lot of Kanoas out there. So I was like tripping out. I was like, okay, well, I got to figure this out.
As far as your studio, what's that your house did? So, is that where you do your recording? Or?
I had a spot. I had to leave. Yeah, in June. I had to leave. So my friend Jason, the guy who make the sausages, it's kind of crazy because like before when I used to go to the studio, it was always like I'd walk in and be like, "Oh, these guys making luaus right today. Oh, these guys making smoked meat today. Oh my god!" So that was a spot that I used to go to, my friend Jason's house, for a long time. Like everybody used to go and practice there. You probably been there before. If Tofi went practice up country, there's a house in Mahalo, in Pukalani.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I remember one time Fiji went, like everybody used to go
his Salt Pack days when he was at Salt Pack.
Yes, exactly.
Salt Pack. I never hear that.
Yeah. I actually remember the guitar player's name was, I think it was like Washington or something.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's kind of interesting name,
Yeah.
Anyway, Salt Pack used to practice over there. And that spot over there, my friend Jason, he called it PNP Studios. It opened back, like, okay, so he was in high school. He had lupus, but he was like, bro, he was not detailing, he was painting cars, bro, when he was young. And that room that we had the studio in was a painting booth. So as time went by, he had his lupus. He couldn't really move. He wanted to start doing more sound stuff. So he rebuilt it and he made it a studio, more of a practice space. So everybody used to practice over there from like the early 2000s till probably like COVID.
Yeah.
After COVID, the Ohana was like, because that was an Ohana house, So the Ohana was like, I don't like all these riffraffs come around, get us sick, no. So they closed it up and stuff like that. But they still had practices over there. But I mean, it was crazy. Even Beanie Man guys, everybody used to practice over there. It was kind of crazy. But that was a studio that I worked out of for years. And I learned how to hone my craft there. We did a lot of music over there. But now I'm at home. So I'm just doing mixing right now and I'm figuring out things and it's been working out really good. So.
Nice, bro. And do you still do the loop? Because I remember you used to post videos too of you doing the loops.
Yes.
And then the one that I remember the most that kind of went viral. I feel like was the Pumped Up Kicks.
Yeah, that one went viral.
Yeah, but I really did. Yeah.
What is that? Can I explain that? Yeah, because for people that don't know, if you guys like it.
Yeah. No. Anyway, he can explain more in detail. But I just remember when you did with the phone. And you change your voice, bro. I thought that was the coolest thing. I was like, "Holy fuck, he's nuts!" But anyway, yeah, you can kind of explain.
Funny. So I had Chris Mamwad.
Oh, okay.
So he is the master of wires. Mm-hmm. So he rigged that thing so I could plug it in and use it. And that was back in, I think it was like 2010. Yeah, it was 2010. Mm-hmm. Started doing all my Kanoa show stuff. Yeah. And it's still up on my YouTube channel.
Yes, well.
Yeah, it's _Kanoa_.
Shout out. Check it out. Yep. Hey, like and subscribe.
Yeah, let's go.
Like this, like and subscribe. But yeah, so that was the first video that I did, and it's just an experiment. I was like, oh, let me just try and see. And then it was crazy. Because when you load something up like that and you throw them up online and people watching them, and then during the day, people are like liking it. Just blowing my mind. I was like, I don't even know these people like this. It's so cool.
Yeah, right? But yeah, I thought that was fucking dope.
For sure.
Yeah.
Kind of to switch it up though, like, so what is your favorite local Maui band that is no longer together?
What is my favorite local Maui band that's no longer
together today?
Ooh, wow.
So that's what I get planning.
Yeah, because most of them just like how we were saying broke off into other groups and stuff.
Other than your, of course you get the superheroes, your family.
I miss Kohomua.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yep. I miss Kohomua.
Yeah.
Yep.
With Calvi guys.
Okay.
It's been
David Bailey.
David Bailey. I mean, David is still doing his thing. Yeah. Shout out David Bailey.
Shout out my brother.
Speaking of that, I just should talk to him. He like come on, so
we should.
Just a little sneak peek. He might be on.
He has legacy. He has legacy.
Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, no, and they wasn't solid, especially when they came out super rootsy, like
Baratano,
cruise vibe.
Baratano. Yep.
There was a band back in the day with was a bunch of girls. Catch a Fire. You remember that? They called themselves Catch a Fire.
Oh,
from
really?
Maui?
Yeah, from Maui. So I had Marco Franco was singing, Johnny Torres. Yeah, and then I think Konane was singing in that group too.
Oh, okay.
So that was a good one too. I was like, oh, these chicks is mean, man. They singing. And the harmonies was tight. Yeah.
That's so cool for Catch a Fire too for a girl band.
Because I only know, the one from New Zealand, right? Yeah. So I never would have known that.
Yeah. There's so many though.
Yeah.
There's so many bands.
And even this guy, like you played in so many bands, like even live gigs or help recording and all that stuff. Because I was telling him, I remember when he did Toffee's first album, This Love album. Yeah. And he did like a couple of guitar solos and all kinds of stuff. And I was telling him the one on Have You Seen the Rain? He does the guitar solo in the background too. I was like, cut. When I seen him record that was the first time I saw this kind of stuff. I was like, he just was like, "Can you play? Fuck around a little bit, and then can't go." And then like maybe the first or second take, can't pop.
Yeah.
And it's funny because at that point, when you're in a studio with an artist, especially, it's like you don't want to waste their time, So it's like your brain goes 500. So I'm like, what? Like, oh, man, I gotta do all this. Yeah. But then I'm not showing it. Like kind of like, but just roll them again. Yeah. But deep inside of me, I'm like, oh my god,
bro, you bought that big pedal board too?
I did.
It was cool for C.
Yeah.
But for me, the band would be. I know Vince doing his thing though, but
Malino,
I gotta say it's the original when they always jamming together. That first CD, man, you cannot.
It's still legendary.
It's like a legendary CD. Just put them on repeat, man.
And for me, that was the first like band. I mean, obviously there was people playing young too as well, but first one I remember like. Guys, not like Uncle Dan made on band, like my cousin kind, like you know what I mean, like within our age group. And I was like, bro, I mean they're a little bit older, but still, like it's cool for see like young dudes on band.
Bro, it's funny. You remember Waiena Boys?
Yeah. Only because
it just turned into Ham House though after that. No, I'm joking.
Pono. Hopaya used to play in that. That was the Malino before. No,
that was Shane Patau, Dane Patau, and then had. Two of the brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Allen Guys was like that when they was all in.
You remember?
I swear it was wet.
Mister, you tell me how you feel. Oh,
Shady Man.
Shady
Man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shady Man.
Yeah.
God, that song is still in Hammer, man. I like that song.
Shout out Shady, yeah.
I heard he played it like about a month ago or like a couple weeks ago at a gig. And everybody was like, oh,
I remember this song.
Yeah, so who?
Wayano Boys.
Wayano Boys, yeah. Shoot. Oh, I thought it was the kind Molino then before. Anyway.
Well, they was all mingling with each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because had Wayano Boys and had Molino. And then Molino was like, they had all kind of people. They had that guy Cody, the one I was saying, Cody Matsuda. Shout out. Yeah, Cody was playing keyboards and guitar, and then had Chantilly Mers. You know Kuta?
Yeah,
the sister was singing with them.
Ja Residents.
Yeah, exactly. Residents of Ja.
That was a good old day.
Yeah. Those are good old days, bro.
That's right. They had the girl singer.
Yeah.
Then that's who you were saying, and then
you gotta be from Maui, man, for all of these.
Even Good to Go. Good to Go was another one with Corey Lum. Corey Lum had Kelvin playing drums and had Kiki playing bass.
Oh, Kiki, yeah, because I know Kiki was jamming with Super Dub too, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Bass,
So everything just kind of intertwines.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Like, I remember all those bands.
Yeah.
I was actually mentoring some of them. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, right. The pupils.
Yeah, pupils.
Yeah. But yeah, kind of to wrap it up, I had asked Brother Kanoa for bringing his guitar, so he can jam us one before he leave tonight, So he was like automatic, man. He texted me back real quick. Man. He was like, I got you.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm going to be playing.
Yeah. And on, man.
Well, how everything sound, Cherry?
Sound good, bro.
Yeah.
It's right there. Directional.
Yeah, that's Cherry.
I got
Cherry,
Is this your favorite guitar? No?
It's not even mine, bro. It's my cousin's one.
Oh, okay.
I go through guitars like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is the one you use for jam at work, though. It's broken in.
Yeah. Because I feel like Lukela had one guitar that he always wrote music on. Like he's always every time
he
would
go
jam.
to the parking lot at Safeway to write his songs.
Really?
Wow. So that was his ritual.
He still does
that was his ritual then.
Yeah.
It's kind of just maybe.
See, that stuff that people don't know.
But it's trippy, because I was playing with Ikolu too.
Yeah, I know.
I was playing guitar with them for a little while. That's why I played on Josh's album.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he would tell us oh yeah, bro, I'd go to Safeway parking lot and write. So okay.
Everybody get their vibe.
Yeah, man.
This is a song that I wrote with Coco Man, actually.
Oh, okay. Shout out Cox, yeah.
It's been a long time, girl, since I met you in this world. Now is the time to reveal, Come on and show me how you feel. Show me that you love me and there's no one else above me. I'll be. Tell me that you need me and you'll never wanna leave me. What's the deal? Show me and tell me that you love me. Show me and tell me that you care. Show me and tell me that you love me, girl. And I promise I'll be there. That original music song called Show Me.
Yeah, so.
Original, written by you?
Me and Coco.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Oh,
mostly Coco though.
That does sound like that has a Coco vibe, definitely to it. But Sound mean, man.
Right,
what is the name? Give him the name again.
Show me what's the deal.
That's the one you guys didn't record like live, yeah? You're just playing live.
Yeah. The one that Dane was like, hold a monster kicking in.
Yeah, that one.
Gotta go.
Oh, you guys are doing all one take?
Yeah.
Like straight through?
Well, we went do one for the video, but...
for that,
yeah. We actually went multi-track the other one, the original one. So stay online.
Still,
but I know, even that bass you used to play, that wood, that was on sick bass, man. It kind of looked like on guitar, kind of.
Yeah,
I know it's a bass guitar, but still.
That was a crazy one because I was playing with Rampage one night, and then the guy that built it for me. I was like, if you ever had a bass, what do you want? And I was like, oh, this, that. And then 6 months later, it showed up at my door with him. I was like, oh.
Shoot.
Okay, bro, I don't know where you can stay, but you can take the bass. It's great, though.
I don't know. Thank you for that,
bro.
That
was
awesome.
A sick one, man. Yeah.
Thank
original
you
style, you know.
Original style.
Yep. All of everybody's over there is lucky to get that little taste of that.
Well, I just wanted to say I wish you guys all the best. I am very proud of what you guys are doing. I mean, I am just a human being, but I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. You know, we ran into him at Duke's party. You know, and as soon as he was talking stories, I was like, "Yeah, man, let me know when you're good, man. You're coming on for sure."
Yes, you know, and thank you for coming on. Thank you for even being the musician you are for Maui and everybody. And always holding it down, you know what I mean? So right on, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Always inspired to expire.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, we'll end them on that right there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes,
like and subscribe.
Real Talk Maui. We out.
Yes, sir.